Okay guys, so this is Mark. I don't know if this is going to go in the middle of a video and it's a whole separate video, but hey, like the video, subscribe. Introduce yourself. So what we're going to do, I'll let this beautiful young lady introduce herself in a second, but she is head of human resources for George's businesses, right? And because I've known George a long time and I've seen him grow, there are a lot of people behind the growth that would have to take a lot of responsibility for like the growth happening, and that's kind of what we're going to talk about. I don't know exactly I don't know where this is going to go, but first, so who are you?
Right, so my name is Gloria. I work in the HR department. I oversee the HR, some of the finance and some operation. I'm 38 years old, and I've been working with Jorge for 2 years now.
How many people have you guys hired in 2 years?
That's a lot. When I came here, I remember we had no less than 150 agents, but no more than 180. Mm-hmm. And now we have over like 300.
And what does that look like? The process of doubling in 2 years, doubling personnel. Don't worry, like, what type of pain points does a company deal with?
Well, there's a lot of work because we created process, right? We created procedures, line of work, manuals, the organizational charts, like everything, so everything can work like very fluent now, you know, like, but that's been a process of 2 years as well, right? Like in the meantime, while we are growing, we are working to get it better every day, right? So it's an everyday work, and there's still work, so we can get to the place that he wants to be, and we are working all together to do that.
Wow. And what when you talk about hiring, let me see, 150 people in hiring and retaining 150 people in 700 days. Like, Jesus. How many interviews do you have to do to hire 150 people?
A lot. I don't have a number exactly, but it's a lot because it's not just hiring. We are the name of it's NOW BPO, right?
Right.
And all the clients wants people now. It's not for next week. It's not for 2 weeks. It's not for 1 month. It's yesterday. So we need to always have people in the pipeline. Even if I don't have an opening right now, I do have hundreds of people waiting.
Wow.
So I can actually have a person or a replacement or to cover a new chair. If a client comes right now and say, hey, I want 15 people for a customer service position, I already have them. I just need a start date, right?
Wow.
So it's the process that we work with every day. So, but it's a teamwork. It's not just we have the recruiting department, we have process as well that started 2 years back. So now we have it in place, right? It wasn't like that before.
Right, so you came, so from my assumption, you would have come from experience with certain structure and meet this crazy entrepreneur. Because we are similar. I take the liberty to say that because we are very similar in certain things, right? So and then you came in and you trying to, when you controlling the processes and the growth of humans with an entrepreneur that wants to grow fast, I know how challenging that is. So you had to system, so you're going through and doing process. Wow. Respect.
Yes, exactly. So I was working before in HR as well, and overseeing the recruiting department as well. So it was very easy for me to bring all that knowledge, and it was very exciting, right? It was a new call center, it was a new project. I love the idea, I love the owners, because their idea on how to give chances and second chances and third chances to all the people that actually come here and ask for a job, and not to judge them on the, if you have a title or if you have like the degree. If you have something like that, we don't judge that here. We want to give chances to everyone. As long as you want to work, then there's a place for you here, right? So that's the main key.
Wow.
So there is if you haven't even worked in call center before, but you did sales in another thing, that's good. If you speak really good English, but you really want to work with no experience, we have a place here, right? As long as you are a dedicated person, as long as you actually hungry to grow, to get better in life, then we will help you. So that's the MO that we have here.
Wow.
Yeah.
Sweet. So I have nothing else to say to you. So like the video, subscribe.